So guys, this video was totally unexpected. You remember I went to Unplugged Performance and got the luxury coilover suspension installed in my Model Y. Today, James is in town from Unplugged Performance, remember him from the video, and he brought with him the current track record holder Model Y. Is it the fastest SUV at Laguna Seca?
Fastest SUV, yeah.
So here it is. James is Director of Operations at Unplugged. He's gonna walk us through the car, tell us as much as he can about it, and some other surprises from Unplugged. So we're gonna walk through this thing. Thank you for taking the time to meet me.
Of course.
I appreciate it. I know they're going to appreciate it. So let's take a look at this. Let's start with the exterior. It's wrapped.
Yeah, absolutely. So obviously Unplugged, our whole brand image is kind of blue, the electrifying blue. So we wrap most of our cars in this beautiful blue. We don't want anybody to have any mistake. This is an Unplugged car.
Yes.
So of course we have a division of our business called Bulletproof Auto Spa, which does all of the wrapping. So we do expel exterior wraps, we do window tint, you know, paint correction, all of that. So one of the biggest things is anytime we have a car, we want to be able to show off everything that we possibly can and really kind of put out there everything that we do on these amazing cars. So yeah. This, of course, we have it wrapped in the beautiful blue.
Yep.
And then if we come over to the side, one of the most obvious things on the car, of course, our beautiful UP04 forged wheels. Engineered for Tesla. I apologize, they're a little dirty. They've been used. Yeah. So this awesome car, of course, spending half of its current life on the racetrack. So, you know, absolutely incredible. We've got the carbon ceramic brakes on here, our titanium lug nuts. Everything that you see right here is an Unplugged product.
Yeah.
So underneath and behind there, of course, the suspension bits get a little bit more exciting. We do have suspension on the car. I can't really get into too many details on what that suspension is today, but stay tuned, follow at Unplugged Performance, and you can always see our new product updates. But a big part of what we do is we don't just make new products and make sure that they're the best of the best, we validate them. So a part of this trip here out to Arizona is to visit our friends out here in the desert, and also to validate our products to make sure that they're reliable for all of our customers around the globe. So that's a part of what we're doing today.
And James, just to stop you there.
Yeah, of course.
So that is also a big reason. You guys have been following the channel for a while. You understand that I don't go crazy with my cars, and when I pick out an upgrade, it's an OEM plus type of upgrade. You even showed me I think they were camber arms. They were outperforming the strength of the OEM camber arms on a pressure test. Yeah. So that's why I was like, I need to give these guys a shot. And when you go to the facility and you see everything, that's what they do best. So anyway, sorry to cut you off.
Yeah, no, absolutely. And it's a very good point. So even further behind here, we've got our sway bars. Of course, we have those for both Model 3 and for Model Y. And of course, we have up top, we have our front upper control arms. They're a little hard to see, so you probably can't show it to you, but that really helps ultimately for both street and track use. One of the really cool thing that the front upper control arm that we have offers is we actually engineered a pill on the front upper control arm, and this allows you to convert the car from an everyday use to a track setup. Oh, wow. So Monday through Friday, you take the kids to school, you put the groceries in the back, and you set your 0 to 35 mile an hour record on the street, being safe, of course.
Right, to the speed limit.
Obeying all local laws.
Correct.
And being safe while you're doing so. But then, Saturday and Sunday, you switch that pill, you change the setup on the suspension, and you go out to the track, and you have a great time. Quick reminder, if you don't already, please follow Unplugged Performance as well as Tesla Corsa. Yes. One of the best ways to have an amazing time out on the track with your own Tesla. Whether you're spectating or taking your car out there, it's a huge opportunity to have safe fun with your Tesla. Yeah. So that's a kind of an example up front of what we've got going on. And then in the back, we've got a couple of arms as well, another example of our UP04s. And then, of course, our beautiful carbon fiber spoiler. So this, of course, the Model Y example.
The fitment is nice.
Fitment is very nice.
It doesn't peel off like the stock performance spoiler. Man.
It's definitely, and this one's a little bit longer. If you've seen our Model 3 version, it's a little bit shorter. And then if you take a peek underneath, you can see that UP logo. So there's no question, this is an Unplugged part.
Yeah, painted logo. This is clean here.
Yeah, and this is a preview of coming attractions. So we are actually going to be coming out with, in the future, our complete builds, like our S Apex, Ascension, our complete Tesla builds. We'll actually have a UP badge just like this. This is just kind of a prototype sticker, and I've gotten some compliments that it looks pretty rad. I've also got that logo here on the shirt. So
I also changed my wardrobe for today as well. I had to. He gave me the shirt. I had very comfortable shirts, I gotta say.
That's good.
Great
That's
job
good.
on the shirts.
I think today in the Arizona heat, I'd say the pool might feel better than the shirt, but either way.
It's only 105.
Only,
It's all it is. I mean,
I tried to come out when it was a little bit cooler. But, so that's what we got on the outside of the car. Of course, there's a lot more going on. If we go onto the inside of the car, you know, one of the things that we try to do is, you know, we have the performance element to Unplugged Performance, but we also want to enhance the cars wherever we can. So you'll notice that Alcantara dash, and we were really mindful when we were designing this. A lot of people asked for black. We actually wanted to match the charcoal on the door inserts.
Yeah.
So you can go with black, or you can do the way that makes the most sense, which is actually match that charcoal, and then that carries up to the top of the car on that headliner as well. So this is one of our
everywhere
more popular upgrade options.
Yeah.
Obviously from the factory, you get that lighter color, and it works for most people, but it just looks so sharp.
Yeah, and also, something I just thought about is the charcoal. Like, I've known when they worked on my Tesla, there's like black glove marks and things.
I just
hate to mention it.
I just took delivery of a brand new Performance 3, and my old team, because I was at the delivery center, my old team like took great care of me, but there was a huge handprint right on. I was like, well, I'm replacing it anyway.
Yeah,
so
I know. Yeah, but that kind of gets rid of that problem, and it just has an exotic look to it.
Yeah, it looks great.
Yeah, that is very well done. Yeah, the whole car looks amazing. So yeah, very cool, because I've seen that before I even knew James or knew anyone from Unplugged. I was following them on Instagram and watching this thing set records at Laguna Seca and do all these crazy things. Now to be standing by the car and, you know, have someone who is right there along with the whole process explain it to us is very cool. So I hope you guys like this content. Follow Unplugged on Instagram, because they do, again, you'll get all the information you need right from their posts. And if you do schedule like I did, I got my suspension installed at Unplugged. It's cool going there because it's not just Unplugged. Like, I showed up and there's a rocket.
Yeah,
there was a rocket there. I mean, it's what's Unplugged, the Tesla Design Studio, SpaceX.
Yep. We've got it's a pretty cool area. I mean, you know, we're on a street called Jack Northrop, and I joke they should rename it Elon Avenue because you've got Boring Company, you've got Tesla Design Studio, Hyperloop has an entire track running the distance of Jack Northrop, of course SpaceX headquartered there, and so of course Unplugged is right there on Jack Northrop, right next to Tesla Design Studio and the rest of these amazing companies. You know, we really have a commitment to being there. In fact, we're expanding our property there to ensure that we can meet the demand of all of our amazing customers. And you know, we're working really hard to expand, and we're always hiring, by the way. I just want to throw that out there. So if you're interested, please check out unpluggedperformance.com. We've got tons of jobs posted, but we're super excited, and obviously we're continuing development. As I mentioned before, there's prototype springs currently on this vehicle, and so it's a situation where we're always developing, always working to push the envelope and to enhance. Tesla's mission, of course, is to accelerate the world's transition to sustainable energy, and at Unplugged Performance, we want to accelerate that even further by making these cars faster, cooler, and stronger in every way possible. Right. So
yeah, no, you guys, I mean, like I've said in plenty of videos, and James and I were talking off camera, like, that's my other car. It's a BMW M2. I love the engagement of it. I love the sound the exhaust makes, but the fact that Unplugged is going the extra step, making high quality products that you can turn your daily driver Tesla into a track monster.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy.
Very cool. So yeah, those wheels, I'll tell you what, those are unreal. Beautiful car. So one more thing just to wrap this video up. When I was at Unplugged, wheels is always something that's on your mind when you're tuning a car or doing anything. and they're Flugplatz wheels in the is it called satin black or is it space?
So we have two different colors. We have like a satin gray color, and then we have a gloss black.
Okay.
And I went with the gloss black on my own Model 3. It's absolutely beautiful, super easy to clean, but the matte gray is also totally beautiful.
Yes.
And both look really great on both the Model 3 as well as the Model Y. This, of course, is a 22-inch wheel. The more pragmatic solution that most are going to go for is something like that BBS, so it's a 20-inch. We are actually going to be offering additional sizes in the future, so again, stay tuned for that. But this 22-inch on the UPO4, which is a forged wheel, of course, this is the showstopper. This is when you show up and everyone else has a Model Y, and it looks exactly the same in a parking lot in a sea of Model Ys.
Yes.
This is how you stand out and you say, yeah.
This is how you become Moses.
Exactly. Part the seas of Teslas with your upgraded and enhanced version.
Yeah, and another thing is there are plenty of wheels online that you're going to see that are at amazing prices that are like, oh, I can get these wheels for not too much and throw some tires on them. These wheels, again, are stress test and the other thing, these cars are very heavy. So the last thing you want to do is put a weak wheel on a 40,400 pound car.
Yeah.
So yeah, are they expensive? Yes, but you're getting an OEM plus type of wheel. Right. So that's why I'm going to be probably going with those Flugplatz wheels. These are unbelievable. And do you have so I have the 20s on my Y.
Yeah.
Have you done any weight?
Yeah, so the Flugplatz also weigh quite a bit less. So I mean, that's the other big benefit with wheels, especially on a Tesla, is you think about rotational mass.
Yeah.
And the rotational mass on a Tesla is much more significant than a lot of cars because they're more heavily affected. Now, Tesla, of course, they keep their cost at a reasonable level by having a different compound on how they're making the wheels. So we went out of our way to really ensure that our wheels are lighter weight. So on the BBS Flugplatz, for example, they're almost half the weight of the standard wheel. Really? And then on our forged wheels, you're looking at about literally a pound per inch of wheel size. So I mean, you can get a 22-inch wheel that's under 30 pounds, which is absolutely bonkers. So it's pretty incredible, and they obviously look great, but it's the quality is a big part of this too. I mean, you think about if you're putting something on your car and then you're putting your family in that vehicle. Yeah. Is it safe? Are you doing justice not only to the car, but are you making sure that your family is safe when you're driving? And that's one of the biggest things that we stress all the time is you can enhance a car with many products from many different locations all over the globe, but it's really important that you take the time to, do that education, talk to the experts, watch amazing videos, and the big thing, get the advice, do the information seeking, and really make sure that you have the professional guidance, because ultimately the difference between having products that are well engineered for Tesla versus products that somebody just typed up a thing and kind of copied a design and had it made somewhere, there is a big difference in that. And especially at Unplugged, we put a lot of time and effort into engineering. We have white papers on our aerodynamic studies. We have an entire dedicated team for both production and our products. So it really is the difference of research and development versus just flinging a product on the market. And I think there's a lot of value in making sure you have a product that's safe for your car. So and you don't win Pikes Peak by guessing. we definitely did not guess, and that's certainly how we won in our class at Pikes Peak, which we're gonna our goal is to continue to win, and both at races but also with Tesla owners' hearts. I mean, we work really, really hard. The entire team at Unplugged does, and as some may know already, we have racing teams in Japan, and we have a racing series in Italy. We're pushing really hard to make our influence global. Because as Tesla grows, we also want to be there for everybody to be able to enhance and take your Tesla to the next level. So absolutely.
That's great. Well, again, thank you. I appreciate you stopping. This is very useful info, especially to my audience who Model Ys, they have them
Yeah.
Model 3s, everything. And then for the future of my car, I'm not sure what's coming yet. I have a lot of ideas. This helps. I actually don't know if this helps or not. I might empty my bank account tonight on unplugged.com. But anyways, thank you guys for watching. I appreciate the support. Follow Unplugged on Instagram. Follow them over me. I mean, my content on Instagram, whatever.
No, it's very good. Don't let him fool you. It's very good.
I mean, this is really cool to be able to see this car and then to have James walk you through it. Because when I say things, sometimes they're wrong. You know, like this is facts. Thank you guys for watching. See you in the next video.